Hello, good people of YouTube. It is your boy Neil from Get Into Tracklocross, back again to ruin your lovingly curated YouTube algorithm. Today we're going to look at how to get into tracklocross. Probably one of the most asked questions on my blog, and also one of the general questions I get asked by people on YouTube. Almost forgot where I was going there. Professional as ever. Firstly though, you might want to know why I have any right to speak on this. And the answer is, I don't. I just write a blog and decided to talk about it. I am though a coach and tutor for cycling, so maybe that might give you some knowledge. First of all though, because we're going to get straight into it, I have 3 rules for getting into any form of cycling. The first one is, are you ready? This is a good one. Probably nullifies my own professional. You can only get better at cycling by riding your bike. No amount of watching YouTube videos, buying stuff, coaching is going to help you unless you actually ride your bike. Amazing, isn't it? So obvious, but so many people forget it. The second one is procrastination. It's not procrastination. I've been thinking too much about what goes on in my own head there. The second one is comparison is the thief of joy. It's too easy to compare yourself to everybody on social media nowadays, but you're on your journey, they're on theirs. Who gives a monkey's? Just do you. Everybody else is already taken. Third one is fear. Don't try to overcome it, accept it exists. As soon as you accept fear, it's much less of a barrier and you're going to enjoy your life so much more. So that's my 3 tips for good cycling. Presented in my usual terrible YouTubing style, but there we go. The next thing I'm going to say is, how do you get into tracklocross? Well, there's 2 ways. One is you might already have a bike, and the second one is you don't have a bike. If you've already got a bike, pick a gear, stick in it, see how you feel, and then you can make judgments from there. Second one is you don't have a bike, but you've decided you want to do this. Well, I would buy just any cheap bike that has a flip-flop rear hub, and by that I mean it has a fixed cog and a freewheel. Freewheel is going to be easier to get used to everything, so start with that. Start with the freewheel, keep your brakes on, go and ride about, get used to how that bike feels. And that's the most important thing, is understanding how your bike works. Then, once you've got used to that, riding about the roads a bit, start taking it off-road. Ride the single speed off-road for a wee while, and then you'll discover, do you like this or do you absolutely hate it? If you hate it, move on. If you don't, now we can start thinking about flipping over to the fixed side. Pop the fixed gear side on, go and do that same sort of journey again. Start on the roads, get used to how a fixed gear works. Use your brakes, don't use your brakes, but keep your brakes on because they'll be important for when you go off-road. Once you've been on the road for a while, start to venture off-road because you now know how your bike works. Keep the brakes on, get used to it. In the future, keep the brakes on, take them off. It's up to you. As long as you ride fixed, it's tracklocross. Yeah, if you want to race, some people might say you might have to take the brakes off, but actually, who cares? It's your bike, it's your life, it's your decision. You're responsible for your own safety, not anybody who wants to gatekeep. So yeah, keep your brakes on, don't keep your brakes on, you make the choice. And that is how you get into tracklocross. It's pretty easy, isn't it? So we'll carry on these as a little series and I will show you techniques as we go, but that is the simple how to get into tracklocross without hopefully spending loads of money. I am going to go now because it is currently it's not minus 270 degrees Kelvin, I would be dead. It is -3, which is about 270 degrees Kelvin. That is for Scoot Lady Chicago, who also asked the question about could she ride a fixed gear with brakes without breaking the rules. It's in one of these comments on a video somewhere where I said just go for it. So yeah, go out, enjoy your new year and be the best you can. Cheers.